What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
In today's reaction video, I'm going to be returning to a band that I absolutely cannot wait to hear new music from. And I was a little late jumping on board with this band when they first started releasing music. It wasn't until I started this reaction channel and a ton of you guys told me about them that I even knew they existed. But man, to me, this has got to be one of the most exciting new bands that is releasing music right now, and I can't wait for more. And they have a really highly anticipated album coming out. To my knowledge, I don't think they've released the release date for that album, and I don't know if the single I'm about to hear is from that album or this is a standalone single, but either way, it's new f***ing Spiritbox, man, so let's just get after it. I will link this original video in the description below, and today, I'm once again listening to Spiritbox. For the first time, hearing their brand new single, Circle With Me. Let's go! Oh, let's just start over for just cause. Oh, this is gonna be a f***ing banger.
Be yours.
All right. Before that chorus, let's just get a couple things out of the way. Whoever produced and directed this video, this looks fantastic. Everybody looks good. I like the vibe with the music. I love videos like this because I get to see everybody. I get to see everybody playing. It looks fantastic. So shout out to whoever did that. Secondly, the production of the actual music, the sound, everything going on. This sounds exquisite. It sounds incredible. And one of the things that I've always loved about Spiritbox, what they do is, along with the main instruments that are playing, there's a lot of programming and stuff in the background. There's a lot of cool vibey stuff and a lot of cool programming going on that I really, really, really enjoy. Dude, that scream right out of the gate, man. And one of the things I love about these videos that I've always noticed with Courtney is that whenever she's screaming, she's never like animatedly screaming. She's always just like talking while a scream is coming out in the music video. I think that's a cool touch. Man, let's just get the stuff about Courtney out of the way right now. When I first heard Courtney in I Wrestled the Bear Once, I Wrestled the Bear Once wasn't necessarily my favorite thing ever, but I did enjoy it. But her specifically, I knew there was something special there before I even heard Spiritbox. And I feel as though now that they have this band, this is really her moment to shine. And I think a lot of other people have noticed that too. She is something else, man. We'll talk instruments at the next break. A lot of cool stuff going on. Definitely want to break into whatever monstrosity Mike is using, but let's hear this chorus.
This could all be yours.
I like those little screams buried under there at the end of that chorus.
Nothing sacred, nothing lost. When birds of prey invade my thoughts, they promise I won't feel the pain. Not strong enough to hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This ugly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate. The fire is cold, they echo. This could all be yours.
We're gonna lead back into that. This could all be yours. Me coming from a live setting, all I'm picturing is this live. That's gonna be a pause and let the crowd take over moment. Hands down. You're gonna hear a room full of thousands of people screaming that whole thing, and it's gonna be sick. Dude, this is fantastic. And the only reason I'm not headbanging my ass off yet is because I really just want to keep looking around at everything that's going on, because this is a really good video. But let's start on Bill, because I'm 100% sure what Bill's using, and I just got to shout out his tone and the stuff he's doing on this is incredible, man. It's really, really awesome. He's playing, once again, a Dingwall Combustion 5-string. Dingwall is one of these companies that's been around for a while. They were started in 1987 by Sheldon Dingwall in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and they're still there. But they've been blowing up lately. You see a lot of people using their basses. They're very known for that fan fret system on the guitars. Really high quality stuff too. I know the combustions are made overseas, but they're assembled overseas with parts that are sent there, but then they're sent back to Saskatoon to be set up by their luthiers and their people in the shop before they go out. Fantastic sounding guitars, man. Basses, rather. And then I could be wrong, and I've only seen a few music videos from Spiritbox, but I don't recognize that drummer. I don't remember there being a drummer in the Constance video. I could be wrong, but I know there was one in Rule 9s, and I don't know if that's the same guy or not. I don't know if they have somebody else. I'll have to look into that. I can't tell what kind of kit he's using, but I see he's using Zildjian cymbals on everything. Zildjian, the biggest maker of cymbals and drumsticks in the entire world. They're also one of the oldest musical companies in the entire world. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know they were founded in the 1600s, and I think we're a few years off from them celebrating 400 years as a company. That's insane, man. We might get another break in here, so we'll talk about Mike in the next one. I don't want to pause too long. Let's get back into this.
This could all be yours.
Oh, are we gonna get one of those out of nowhere Spiritbox bridges? Okay. Before we go into that, dude, I'm so excited for this, man. Before we get into that, this is a very accessible sounding song. It's a very clean chorus. It's very catchy. This will be charting on rock radio. Guarantee it. Mark my words right now. This will be on rock radio in North America at the very least. So let's talk about Mike. I'm not 100% sure. I think I've got what he's playing, because I believe in the last video I saw, he was playing a Balaguer guitar. I'm pretty sure that's one of Tosin Abasi's guitars. Tosin Abasi from Animals as Leaders started, I believe it's called Abasi Concepts, a few years ago, and has his own line of guitars. 99.999% sure that's what that is. I've never had my hands on one. I've actually never seen one in person yet, but I know they make a line of 6, 7, and 8 strings. And I also know that multiple companies manufacture different lines of his guitars, but Grover Jackson's company, yes, that Jackson Guitars, manufactures a few of the lines of those. So I'm not going to be able to break down a lot of everything on that guitar because I'm not terribly familiar. I'll have to look some stuff up. The only thing that I know is that specifics for that guitar, they have locking tuners on them. I know that's something that Tosin really likes on his guitars. And I would assume that they have his signature Fishman pickups in those guitars stock as well. I don't know if Mike swapped them out for anything, but sick looking guitar, man. And on top of that, it's a f***ing 8-string. I don't see many people playing 8 strings, and you can hear it, man. It sounds incredible. I'm just going to let the rest of this song roll, man. We're going to have a good time with the rest of this. Let's go. I want to go back. I know I said I wasn't going to stop again. I want to point out something that Mike's doing that's really, really cool in that bridge. He's doing these cool string harmonics in there. Dude, that is so sick. Oh, awesome pickup. Heavy outro. Man, new Spiritbox, let's go. Oh, let's go talk more about this. You guys all have eyes and ears. There's nothing I need to tell you guys to convince you that that was an absolute banger of a song. If this is the taste of what's to come with Spiritbox's debut album, I'm stoked, man. I'm going to pre-order this shit the second it becomes available because I have a feeling this is going to be like, me personally, maybe an album of the year contender for sure. So I'm going to look forward to whenever we see an announcement from Spiritbox or Rise whenever that album comes out. I would guess if they give themselves a few months leeway, we might see it by midsummer, the end of the summer. I'm not sure. I don't know. If you know, let me know. But this is going to be a must-have for me, man. And thank you guys for letting me know this came out. I absolutely loved this track. Absolutely sick. Thank you once again. If this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time, so if you turn your alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. Sometimes, because YouTube doesn't work with notifications half the time. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like, as it does help the channel. But if you disliked it, not a problem, man. Thank you for watching this time. You are free to click dislike and move on. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server I hang out on often. I stream on Twitch from time to time, and if you're interested in either of those, I'll throw those links in the description below. My handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.